Hello, I'm Pierre-Nicolas Colomba, and I'm here to help you follow the lead. In this video, I'm going to talk about Claude Debussy's setting of Paul Verlaine from the Ariettes, Oubliées, Green, or as the French say, Green. Now, in this song, we are getting into the period where composers really start putting way too much information on the page. If you really want to get to the bottom of this song, you just need to spend time alone looking at the score. That being said, let's dive in with a few things. I want to start really basic and just talk about the form. It can loosely be said as an ABA, but for how short the song is, it has kind of a long coda in the amount of time it takes. And there's a few transitionary sections as well. This short poem is about the desperation of a lover who cannot wait to re-experience the bonne tempête, the good storm. At the top it says joyeusement animé and leggerissimo and pianissimo, and a lot of fragmented stuff in the right hand, but this chromatic rising line in crescendo in the thumb of the left hand. And then the singer comes in. The singer starts off with a list of all the things that they would like to offer. Verlaine uses a combination of F sounds to kind of increase this desperate feeling. Voici des fruits, des fleurs, des feuilles. Always rising first by steps, and then a third, and then a fourth. So always increasing. Voici des fruits, des fleurs, des feuilles et des branches. After the desperation of the opening, we have some warm ninth chords with some minor ninths, and then major ninths. This song is always going between the intensity of the desire and also the security of that person's love. On the third line, the tension between held notes and short notes with the eighth rests help to show this kind of nervous feeling when she asks not to have her heart torn apart by her lover. And then a long note. More ninth chords with a minor ninth. The B section, outside of being very difficult for the pianist to keep a nice sparkling pianissimo through all these fast notes, is not super interesting. It's very whimsical, it's very beautiful, but musically it's rather straightforward. The whimsical B section carries on until the return of the major ninth chords, and it's not long before we get a minor nine involved, which brings us back to the A section. But this is one aspect of the song that I think is really underappreciated in a lot of performances that I hear. If you're able to make andantino in the second A section and faster tempo in the original A section, which by the way Debussy does in his performance, it really contributes to the song being felt in one flow from beginning to end. I think the singer should take note of the word caressant above sur votre jeune sein laissez rouler ma tête, to contrast with the intensity of voici des fruits, des fleurs, des feuilles et des branches. The challenge of this song is definitely to overcome the fragmented and sometimes over-detailed writing style of Debussy so that everything gets felt in one rush of passionate intensity that eventually subsides in the end. So as I was editing this video, another great example of this came to my mind on Souffrez que ma fatigue à vos pieds reposés, rêve de chers instants qui la délaceront. That's the way those words would comfortably be spoken, but Debussy instead composes a huge gap between the verb and the noun of that sentence. Rêve des chers instants qui la délaceront. If there's too big of a pause, then rêve sounds like it's a noun and not a verb. The last page mostly has ritardando, caressant, andantino, plus lent. I think it's really the pianist's responsibility at the end to make sure that we have energy to get all the way to the last note. Il laissez-la s'apaiser de la bonne tempête, et que je dorme un peu, puisque vous reposez. Not the last note. That's the last note. Thanks for watching, and let me know what you think about this song. There's a lot of decisions to be made, so I'm curious what your ideas are.